Well, I'm walking up to the rim of Bryce Canyon from the lodge. I'm going to take a hike today along the rim trail up to Sunset Point, take the Navajo Loop down into the canyon, then hang a left and go over to the Queen's Garden Trail and hike that back up. I would like to do the Wall Street Trail, but it's closed because of rock falls. So here we go. Another glorious day out here at Bryce Canyon. Beautiful skies. We're coming up to the rim now, and we'll take our first look as we walk along the rim trail at 9:45 in the morning. Here we go. Check it out. And again, you have to be here to get the full depth of this place. A little breezy on the rim again. Beautiful colors of the sand. Let's move on, maybe find a less windy place. Okay, so this is the beginning of the Navajo Loop trail. This is in the Pink Cliffs of Bryce Canyon. They say that's one of the highest points in the Grand Staircase. Cedar Breaks is a little higher, that's up over 10,000 feet. Right now I think we're somewhere in the vicinity of 8,000 to 9,000 feet. Let's head down and join the people. But look down there. This is going to be awesome. Let's go. Here is the closed Wall Street Trail right here. Amazing little crevice down in here. On to the Navajo. This is a little difficult because you could literally stop every 2 feet and take another picture. Just the scenery changes with every step. That's Thor's hammer right there on the left.
I mean, human engineering, mixed with nature.
These switchbacks are just unbelievable. Unbelievable sight. And here's a look back up those switchbacks. We've only just begun this trail. So there was a very short spur trail, really just a matter of a few feet at the bottom of those switchbacks that pointed to two bridges. So here they are, the two bridges. One high, one low. So just after those two bridges, we hit this forested area. This seems like more forest than I saw on the Queen's Garden Trail a couple of years ago. Whole nother environment down here. So right here, I'm about 1 mile from the lodge down the trail. We're pretty much at the bottom of the canyon here, and there is a junction point, a gathering place for lots of people. Behind me is the trail to Peekaboo Loop, and we're going to go ahead this way to Queen's Garden, 1.6. That's it. I mean, this is a rather quick hike. I know it's easier going down, but we've already reached essentially the bottom. So let's move along. I am just in awe that I'm down near the bottom of Bryce Canyon. You see the washes here.
There's a good website called a lot of like hiker mobility stuff.
What I'm realizing very quickly is you don't want to rush through this trail. You need to stop, take a look up and down and around. So I've climbed gradually for a little while, and we reached a point where the Navajo Trail meets the Queen Victoria Trail. And I guess we'll head to the left and take a peek at the Queen again. And then we're going to hike back on the same trail that I did a couple of years ago. As you can see, everybody wants to go see the Queen. Wow. I'm starting to debate if I want to go that way or not. Okay, we are at the Queen's Garden. There is Queen Victoria right before us. And it's a wonderful thing, but there's got to be a couple of hundred school kids behind me. That's a good thing. Well, that was fun. I understood from one of the teachers that the children are going up the Navajo Trail, which I love them and all, but I'm kind of glad. I'm going to head left to the Queen's Garden Trail as the couple of hundred students head to the right. All right, so we've left those children and we're going to head up the Queen's Garden Trail. Took a lot of this film a couple of years ago, so I probably won't do too much now. Excellent hike and rather easy. I know the hard part's yet to come, but it's been easy. So a bit of a drop right down here. But really, this is a very safe trail, heavily traveled, well maintained. There's really no problem here.
Het is 5 minuten de voorsprong.
So it appears I've stumbled on the horse trail. So we'll just step down here a little bit. See the view.
Nicht schön, dass wir da wieder rauf müssen. Wir können aber gerne auch einen Haken einbauen. Das ist, glaube ich, der, wie hieß der Trail? Boost.
Alright, so right here we see the Sunset Point and the Navajo Trail zigzagging down the rim of the canyon there. So we're approaching the top of the trail here by Sunrise Point, and those scattered thunderstorms are starting to work their way in again. It's 11:45, so I think I'll just scoot on up to the top, and I hope you enjoy this little adventure down the Navajo Loop to the Queen's Garden Trail from Sunset Point to Sunrise Point. Maybe we'll get one last shot of Sunrise Point. And there it is, Sunrise Point. Let's head up there.
Is it okay? Oh, pack covers.
Okay, so here we are at breezy Sunrise Point, looking at the Angels Garden Trail, winding its way down. As we look to the right, in the distance is the Peekaboo Loop. And then a little further we get the Navajo Trail winding down switchbacks from Sunset Point. And right along the rim trail. And so, with those nasty thunderstorm clouds threatening there, we're going to head on back to the lodge. Again, hope you enjoyed the adventure. I enjoyed it tremendously, and I hope you did too. Navajo Loop Angels Garden Trail at Bryce Canyon National Park.